Kimura drill with a partner. You're clear, hands, sit up, and hip bump, and back. Push and back. Clear the hands. Put their hands to the mat. Bump, back, close the guard. Back to your hand fight. Your hips are up off the mat. Your head is on the mat, and you pull forward. Right? They're gonna want their posture back, but you're gonna resist that, and then when you're ready, you let them go. And then you get all the way up to the hand, you sit into their lap, driving into that hip. I'm just bumping right here, and then I also have my arm around the top of his arm. All right, let's go from a different angle. Close guard, head on the mat, hips up. Use your legs here, pump your knees. Break him down, and then get into this hand fight, because this is where all your other stuff is going to come from when it comes to breaking his posture. He sits up. I sit all the way up to the hand. Check this arm, right? This is going to be the one that we have to win, and I'm driving like I would go to put that knee on the mat, okay? But I stop myself with control, come back to a closed guard, hips up, reset every time, back in the hand fight. Hands forward, I'm trying to keep him down, right? But he's gonna try to put his hands back up on me. Sit up, hip bump sweep, or hip bump. Boom. Boom. Let's go to the other side. And back, close the guard. Close the guard. Or hip bump. And then bring them back, close the guard. Okay, so, and that would be the same thing where you would drill that for, maybe 2 minutes each. And then we can get into the Kimura, okay? Let me check something real quick. Check on my phone. Okay, so now let's go into the actual hip bump sweep, right? You want to actually be able to finish this hip bump sweep and threaten with it and make it to where this guy has to post his hand on the mat. He's not going to be doing that yet. I'm going to be controlling it, bringing him down, sitting up, sitting forward, pulling myself into his lap, right? I want to hit him with this hip, the opposite side of the arm that I'm trying to control. As I come up and I grab this arm, notice how I'm off balance right here. I'm over the top of this arm. I'm not back this way and then trying to hip bump sweep him right here. I gotta collapse this knee, the side that I'm going to. So I drive to the knee. As soon as that knee hits the mat, I can pivot off of it and end up facing the way that I came from, right? You wanna go from being on the mat looking up to being up on top and looking down exactly at your old position. Okay? One more time this way. Pummel inside. Try to control right here. And as he goes to try to sit up and put his hands on the inside, you let him go. And you come up into the hip bump sweep. Boom. Hands to the mat, looking back at your old self. Control the arms. Get into this fight, have him put his, he's gonna be fighting his way back up. And then I navigate my way through that, through the arms. Control this arm, drive to that knee. I collapse him over that side. Now I can pivot off of that knee, and I have a strong mount position. Let's do one time. This way. Get into the hand fight with the guy. Work your way to get his hands to the mat. Get that reaction. Drive. Let's go one time this way. Rolling forward, looking to control the posture. Navigate my way through. Drive to that. Okay, guys. So. Make sure on that one that you're really coming up onto that hand, putting all the weight onto that hand instead of the elbow. The common things that I see on this is people going to sit up and going to the elbow and then trying to trying to sit up sweep from there, and it's just not powerful enough. I didn't get up enough. I need to go here, and then I crab walk. I drive my legs into that person until that knee hits the mat over onto the side. And then I can hip bump and take a strong mount, guys. One of the best sweeps in jiu-jitsu. It's one of the most common and one of the most fundamental sweeps. It's one that you need to know, okay? Cool, make sure that you guys post up any questions if you got them. Let's go into now the Kimura, okay? This is the third part of the series, right, for our kids' curriculum this week. What's up, Nick? Good to see you, buddy. Hey, Nick, if you're still there, man, when you got a moment, if you can private message me your email address, if you will, please, and I'll get you out some information this week. Good to see you, man. Tell those kids what's up for me. Benicio and Junior. Okay, guys, so let's get into the Kimura now, third part of the series. Okay, so I'm controlling the elbows, right? I'm hand fighting with him here. I'm getting into this positioning here where I'm trying to like control his posture. Maybe I'm trying to set up triangles, hipping out, going to omoplata, whatever you like to do from the closed guard, flower sweeps, whatever. And then this guy starts pummeling inside, right? And he gets his posture. I pick myself aside and sit up into his lap. And I'm gonna go to drive to that knee. But when I do that, he's gonna let go of my belly here and he's gonna post his hand back, okay? Let's actually turn. I don't really like this angle. Let's turn, right? So he posts his hand on the mat to stop me from driving forward. I can't do it anymore. And if I don't go on this quick too, he's gonna go just right back to here and drive me back down, okay? So make sure that when you guys go to get up and he bumps, that I'm driving forward to where he can't drive me back down if he was to try, right? And my first transition is gonna be this hand, okay? Don't do anything else first. This hand goes to this wrist, boom. From here, I lock up my Kimura grip and I dig my foot inside of his leg right here, okay? So let's turn it over this way, coach. Right, so as I come back with this, I step this foot over his foot, okay? From here, I'm gonna go to my left hip, the same side that I was driving into him off of. Here, lock up the position, and from here, guys, I like to just lock the feet up, but sometimes you're gonna get into this dilemma where if you lock this foot on bottom, if you lock like this, you can push this leg down and open up your legs really easy. So I try to lock like this, okay? That makes it very difficult for him to open my guard. From here, I'm gonna have Coach Gill turn me, okay? From here, once I get my hip out and I lock, I wanna make sure that I'm pulling this in tight to my chest, okay? Even if his hand is like if you hide your hand, yeah, even if he's hiding his hand, guys, all I gotta do is use my legs here to, boom, explode that out, right? Pull that out, control it first, and then from here, relock that guard, and now I'm gonna pull my elbow forward towards his head, okay? So this way, and then I can start turning his hand, keeping his arm at the 90-degree angle, and you know, able to finish the submission, okay? Very strong submission. Okay, let's go from a different angle. This is gonna be our best angle, I think, because it gets me directly onto the arm. Okay, so off of the hip bump sweep, guys. Break his posture, maybe I'm trying to hug his head. Sit up, drive, boom, get him to post. If you guys don't try to do the hip bump sweep and like he gets like a weak post right here, you might not be able to get his arm. I gotta get him to actually like, boom, right? And then I can lock it up. Foot goes over the leg, shrimp, climb your way up. I, force of habit, always lock this foot over, okay? So if you catch yourself, you know, you can look for that relock. If his hand is hidden, right, and you end up here and he hides his hand, use your guard, boom. Now I can climb and lock up. Pull the elbow tight, and then use your chest to turn his arm right here. Okay, keep the Kimura grip no matter what, no matter what you do. Okay, keep the Kimura grip. I see some people when they'll go like this and they'll try to like finish it or whatever with a stronger grip. Keep this and lock it in tight. Don't ever let this go. Here, turn your chest. And that's how you're gonna get your finish, okay? Let's look at it one more time if Coach Gill locks up. Okay, because this happens a lot with the kids, where they'll hide their hand, they'll grab their belt, or they'll put their hand on the inside of their leg, right? And if Coach Gill was trying to pass my guard right here, or if he was trying to get out of this, he would start pushing this leg down, he would walk over my head. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And then he has me, right, in an arm bar, okay? So it's important that I keep this Kimura grip locked up and that I keep my legs working, okay? So Coach Gill will sit back. Right, so I put his hands on the mat. I go to sit up sweep, get him to post. The first connection is here. And look, I slide out to the side. And as I slide out to the side, guys, his hips start to come forward. Here. As I slide out, look at how this gap opens up. Boom. Stick your foot right inside, okay? Right between his foot and the knee, okay? So from here, I need to make the movement, shrimp out, and pull your heel to his hip. Here. And then you can climb and start locking up your guard. Pull that elbow tight, and then use your chest, use your back. Okay, keep that good connection. Again, if he locks up. All right, so I have the Kimura grip and he hides it. Right, so I'm here and he hides his hand. From here, guys, let's turn over this way. From here, I'm gonna use my legs. Boom. See how that frees that grip? And now I do the same thing, I climb. Lock it up any way that you can. Also, just be careful. Honestly, guys, the reason why I lock up with this foot on top is because I don't really care if he pushes that leg down, because if he rolls out of this, he's gonna give me the top position and then I can follow it for the top side Kimura. So I honestly don't care when they push this down. I care more if they are able to get me to this side. If they're able to get me to this side, this is normally where they're gonna beat you. Okay, you're gonna get into this battle with them where they're gonna try to walk around your head and they're gonna try to power through. Look, he can armbar me right here. That's the most threatening, okay? So, I don't really care if he pushes the leg down on that side. He can roll out all he likes and I will take the top position. Okay, so, but if you wanna be, nitpicky about it, lock the bottom foot on top and then you're pretty much solid to get the finish from bottom. Okay, so I break Coach down, maybe I try to hug his head, kill his posture, I go for the sit-up sweep, he posts, right? And let's just hold on here and then just don't get swept. Boom. Just don't get swept. So yeah, you gotta post. Boom, yes. Here. Boom. Look at how I'll climb my feet, guys. Pull this tight, pull the elbow tight. Okay, and now from here I can start steering. Again, if he hides his hand and you guys get into this position, remember how I was saying this is a bad place to be. I need to use some power right here. Boom. Okay, sometimes, Professor Jared Weiner just showed it where sometimes that guy's got really strong grip, right? Hold it really tight, Gil. Oh. Right? Sometimes you gotta shotgun it, right? When Professor Jared showed it, man, it was mind blowing for me. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Sometimes you can just power out of things, right? So from here, where do we go, right? I gotta stay on this hip, right? And now I can lock my guard. And now use your legs, guys. Climb your way out. Don't lose him too much. Try to keep his elbow right on your chest, right? And now from here, boom. Now I can get my finish. And if he does so happen to roll out of there, right? I keep the Kimura grip and then I come to the top. Even if I say he rolls out and he comes up on top, keep it away. Boom. Take his back. Take his back or arm bar him from inverted. Okay? So, that is our Kimura series for the kids curriculum for the week. If we get those down and we get them mastered, then we'll be adding in that topside stuff as well, right? The only reason why we're not really focusing on topside stuff is we just did that, I think 2 weeks ago, we just did topside Kimuras, right? On Moon's request, when we were filming over on that side of the mat, so. Rolling. Yep, and then the rolling Kimura as well, when passing the HQ. Thanks to Professor JT. I also just talked with and confirmed with Professor JT. We're gonna have him back next weekend, or I think next weekend. So yeah, teach us some drills and all that stuff. So yeah, let me know if you guys got any questions about the techniques from today. There's nobody live right now, so we're gonna cut out.